Amici di Enjoy Television, continua la grande stagione del Madame di Ferrara. Questa sera in console ospite Fritz Kalkbrenner. Amici di Enjoy Television, questa sera dal Madame di Ferrara un ospite importante. Sono molto felice di presentarvi Mr. Fritz Kalkbrenner. Hi.
Hey.
How are you, Fritz?
I'm good.
So you finish right now your DJ set. What do you think about this club?
Was good. The crowd was really going into it. Was very dedicated, and it was really loud. I have to admit. Yeah. Was good.
Tell me something about your career. We have to talk about the 2008 because it's the year that your life changed completely, I think, with your movie.
It was actually it was the movie of my brother Paul. Yeah, but in a bit it affected me as well, because just through the movie a lot of people paid attention and noticed what we are doing. So yes, and indeed we have to say that a much more like an international interest came with the movie. Yeah, totally.
How was born the idea of the movie?
The idea of the movie was by a German filmmaker named Hannes Stör, and from a very early point on, where not even the script was finished, he was connecting up with Paul, and they did together parts of the script, and it changed more over. And yeah, from a very early part on, Paul was involved.
Because in the DJ, to be famous, to be a big DJ, must create some track production. Instead, in your case, you have done a movie. It's strange.
Yeah, some people might think it's strange, but it happens. You cannot predict it. Like, it is not the usual way. I admit that, but it happened the way it did, and the people still like the movie as well. The movie is now more than 4 years old, so maybe the people are somehow maybe not more interested, but they still are, and which is good.
Before that moment, you were a journalist.
Yes, I was. I was working 10 years for the public broadcasting station in Germany. So.
And then what happened?
I was busy. Both jobs, as being a DJ or a musician or a live act, and being a journalist, are freelancing jobs. So the one gets more lesser and the other gets more and more busy. And so on one point on, I had to say that I cannot work as a journalist anymore because I do not have the time.
You prefer stay on this side, on the other side?
Usually behind. I'm usually with a camera team and a cameraman and an audio man. I'm really into that, and I did a lot of interviews like in your position, and I'm more too used to behind it.
At the past, you have some icons in your mind?
Musical icons? There's too much to name in this moment right now. There's so many of them. You start with Marvin Gaye and end up to Underground Resistance. So the variety and the range is quite big, and all of them.
How much they have influenced your music?
Totally, every day. I'm a big listener to old music like soul, jazz, and funk all the time, and it is that what comes into me and that what I translate in a way. So it is all you have always needed to have idols. They got to be. When you're saying I'm not having idols, I guess only pricks say that.
What do you think about the contamination of all these genres of music in this period? I mean, hip-hop music with electronic music and...
As a real classical hip hop head, I'm a little bit skeptic to that thing. I do not really go into that. It's like they have the same mother and the same spirit and mind in the beginning, but to mix up that thing, I wouldn't go so far to say, yeah, that's a good thing. So maybe each and everyone stay on his own ground would be better.
Have you a suggest for the new DJ, the newcomers DJ?
Don't even start. Don't do it. No, just a joke. Yeah, don't listen to others. Just do it. Don't listen what the other people say. They're not right because they're not you.
So Fritz, thank you so much.
The pleasure was mine.
See you next time on Enjoy Television.
Arrivederci.